I'm back. So if you can see the pencil line that I drew, if I had those two pieces of wood up inside the squares there, and then I took another rectangular piece of wood, like that, then I could screw this rectangular piece of wood onto the two pieces that are up inside the leg, and then attach that piece of wood to the table. It would be a similar principle to this, only the legs would be snug up together. That way I would be able to use all four legs, and I think with the weight of this table and with adding any more wood to the bottom, that's going to be important to think about. Okay, the other idea was the little part that goes across the top here. So let's see if I can point this piece right here. I thought, okay, well I could take that out and just have four separate legs with no crossbar. So I did that here, and I should move these so that I can get under the light, so bear with me a second. Okay, and I'm going to remove this piece so it's less distracting. And remove this piece there. Sorry, excuse my mess. Yeah, there's my cabinet with my no doors in my kitchen, so you can see everything that's in there. You know why that is. I believe I told you. Alright, so here I've removed the crossbar. So what I've got is I've got the piece of metal down at the bottom that attaches to the tabletop, and then this part would go on the floor. And so you can see there's a big old gap in there. This is what came out of there. And the way this was is, I believe it was like this. No, that's the bottom right there. So it was like this. Because this little piece was the piece that went on the floor. Okay? And then this piece went up inside the crossbar. So, in this case, I could cut this off right there, and that would fill in the gap. I'm not sure of what else I could do. I could probably also use a piece of wood up there, but that part is going to be on the floor, so it's going to show. It won't show a lot, but especially if I turn the legs to where that part is facing inside, or like that inside, then you really wouldn't be able to see what I did there. But in any case, that would allow me to be able to place the legs pretty much anywhere on the table that I want, as far apart. I could space them wherever I want, put them as close together as I want, as far in this way as I want, as far as I feel what would make the table more sturdy. Whoops. We shouldn't have turned it. I don't think it likes that. Okay, so that's the other option. And so that's basically three options. It's to use them the way they are and have that gap, which I really don't like, or to take this little round piece off, snug the legs up together, and use some wood to kind of put it back together the same way it was, or take the legs apart and use either 4 or 8 separate legs, because by doing this one that you're looking at right now, I would end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A total of 8 legs. So I mean, it's kind of a lot for this size table, but if I needed extra, I could use extra. Alright, so I'm just looking for an opinion as to what you might think is best, and you can let me know. Hope you enjoyed my little video. Wait, I should let my dog in. She would like to meet you. Let me see. Tara. Tara, where are you? Come here. Tara, sit down. Come here. Come here. Sit down. Sit. Sit. Stay. Right there. This is Tara. Say hi, Tara. Say hi, Tara. Say hi, Justin. Oh, you're supposed to sit down. Sit. Okay, say hi, Justin. Okay, well, she's not much of a talker. And then those are the rest of my kitchen cabinets with no doors. And then he left the drawers, but they turned some light on. They had started sanding the drawers. There were no nut handles on there, so it was a heck of a time getting them open. So last night I went ahead and put these handles on there so at least I can get them open without breaking my fingernails. There's some more open cabinets with no doors. This is the door that I made, and I wanted to make the rest of the doors, but dumb fuck wouldn't let me. So when he left, he ripped out the range hood that was right here over the stove. See, there's the stove, and there was a range hood up there that went into that hole. He ripped all that out. See that? And so now I don't have a fan over the stove or the cabinets that were there. And he also ripped out the linoleum that we had in the kitchen. So here's my floor, what I have left of it. Yep. So this part, I ripped this part out because I was going to make this really cool area for, see, that's where Tara eats. I was going to make this really cool area for the dog so that even though she's in my dining room, it could look neat when she wasn't eating, and it had a place to close up her food and everything. So if I stay here, I might still do that, but I have to cut this off. If I can get back far enough. I have to cut this off so I can make this the same height as the actual cabinet. But as you can see, I'm missing half the countertop that was over here because this was a bar height countertop. See? And then if you want to see what I was going to make for the dog food and stuff, I can show you a picture of that because I think it's really cool. And that's about it as far as what he did. What I did was, see, this paint needs to be touched up because I had crown molding put in here in my dining room. That's my lighthouse collection over there. Most of those were taken by my friend Marilyn, the one that died. And I painted in here. Kind of hard to see, it's really dark in here, so I'm turning some lights on. So, we shall see light soon, as soon as I get these on. Okay, that's my bike. 2 bikes. I bought one, didn't like it, so I bought another one, so I need to sell the first one. But anyway, so I painted in here, it's all gray, and my fireplace is red. And I have a black wall, because I was going to build some shelving for that wall that was going to sit up against the black. It's my chair. We had that, I bought that at a thrift store, that and my sofa. It's got the red on it so Tara can sit on it. And we had that reupholstered. And what else? That's my exercise machine that I haven't used in forever. Don't judge me. I know, I need to use it. And we had the crown molding put in here. But I haven't, after they put it in, I never touched up any of the white trim paint. And this is the entryway, so that's my front door. I was supposed to be getting a new front door, did not, so I was thinking about trying to paint it, so that's what you see there. But we had crown molding put in here. And I had the coolest chandelier that was up there that I made. It took me about probably $400 worth of Swarovski crystal beads. And he even went shopping for the beads with me. And then one day he says, hey, I found a light I'm going to put in here after I'd done all that work. I made that right there because I saw something like it and it was too expensive. So I bought this cheap pine dresser thing at IKEA for like 50 bucks. And then I had all these mirrors cut and I attached the mirrors. It's hard to open the drawers because they wanted to charge me a ridiculous amount to put holes in the mirrors so I could put knobs on. But now I know how to do it myself, so I might do it myself. But that's that. Excuse the dust. That's about it. You've seen the front of my house. The back part is worse. This is the coffee table that lifts up. I bought it for $11 at a thrift store. And it's cheap, but I want to take this mechanism out of here. And I want to, well, you can't really see it, it's still dark over here, but I want to take that mechanism out, and I want to make another table and use some of that flooring for the top so that it'll still be the lift-up kind, but it'll be classier looking. And this thing right here that my TV's sitting on, you can see that. I got that at the thrift store too for I think like 15 bucks. So it has this really thick piece of glass on it, kind of hard to see with my light. And but it has no shelves, so I had no place to put any of the Game Boy stuff or any of that. So I made the shelf that I put behind the TV. See if you can see that. The shelf that I put behind the TV, and that's where the cable box is sitting right now. They need to be painted, but I should be able to get the cable box, the DVD player, and at least one part of the Game Boy on there. And then I ended up taking the sound bar and the woofer, which you also can't see, and put those underneath there. And yeah, it needs to be dusted. And that's my curio cabinet. I packed up all the stuff that was in there. And I think that's about it, besides the doggy girl. Alright, I'm going to sign off now, so let me know what you think, and then I'll figure it out and work on it this weekend, I hope. Bye.